Hey guys, it's Michael Whalen, and this is the Artist Expansion Podcast. This is episode number 20. Yes, 20 episodes so far. So today's episode of the podcast is a little different because I am answering specific questions that I got from people, which is, what is Artist Expansion? So before Artist Expansion was a podcast, it was or is my artist development company. So for almost 10 years now, I have been working with artists all over the world on helping them. And so it's been great, but a lot of people will have asked me, what's Artist Expansion? And sometimes you mention it. I mean, I try really hard not to have this podcast be like too retail. Like, I don't want to be like pulling on you. Hey, you got to subscribe. You got to do this. That stuff drives me nuts. This podcast is a video that I made, which is actually going to go on the Artist Expansion website and is sort of an explainer of what my company does and what I've been doing. And then you hear from some people that I've worked with and some of the things that we've done. And there you go. So if you're interested in working with me as a coach, as a facilitator, as a label services person, as a part of your team, go to the website, artistexpansion.com, check it out, read about it, or watch this video and then go to the website. Anyway, enjoy this video. We'll talk soon. Hey, this is Michael Whalen, and welcome to Artist Expansion. So if you're watching this video, you might be a musician, you might be a composer or a songwriter, you might be a performer, you might be all of those things at the same time, you might be a producer, you might be an engineer, you might be somebody who does live sound, you might be a manager, you might be somebody who runs a small record company, and you might do all of those things too. Artist Expansion came out of a commitment that I have to teach. So I have taught at 4 universities. I have written books, I have done podcasts, I've testified in front of Congress, and I am somebody who is really, really committed to empowering people because I think to be a leader, you have to inspire leaders. And so what I want is I want to work with people who are ready to take their career to the next level. And so that comes through a variety of different things that I do, from label services, which is everything that a record label would do, design of covers, and to do metadata, and to do A&R, and sometimes I even go back and help produce things and mix things and get things across the finish line, suggest mastering, one-on-one coaching, weekly coaching, which is really the heart of what I do with artists. Every week I get under the hood and see what's going on with that artist. Because, you know, life is a sine wave. You go up and you go down and you do things. And more than anything, I want to work through some of the issues, many of which are with the artists themselves. The biggest barrier to your success is you. I know that for myself. I know that I am my own worst enemy. And so I go off and I get coaching and I get perspective from my friends and my mentors. So I want to be that person for people who don't have that. And so everything that I do is really based around coaching. And then all the other services that I provide for people, it's great. So don't listen to me. Maybe the best thing to do is to listen to some of the people that I've worked with, some of the results and some of the experiences they've had and what they've gotten out of working with me.
Hey, this is Chris Hagen, and I wanted to take a second and talk about Artist Expansion. So I've known Michael Whalen for many years here in New York City. We've been colleagues. I know Michael originally as a phenomenal musician, keyboardist, and creator of music. And I knew Michael had been starting this company, Artist Expansion. So when I decided to self-release my first jazz album, My City, My Story, I knew I had to reach out to Michael because that's a part of this business that I know very little about. And I knew I needed some guidance, and I am thrilled that I did. Michael was so instrumental in navigating that whole world with me and helped me with promotion, distribution, and he worked very, very hard, and I could just tell that he put everything into it. I'm so grateful to work with Michael. He's so knowledgeable in that world, and He also has this wonderful gift to communicate as a creative person because he understands us. So as much as he has all the technical aspects and knows all the numbers, he also knows what makes us tick, and that's very important.
Yeah, working with Michael was great. He's a really fun guy, super knowledgeable, experienced, helped me see the blind spots in my own career and those missing pieces, helped me fill those in with his experience and his resources. So that was great. Definitely calls it like he sees it, straight shooter, and he really goes above and beyond. That really impressed me too. And also he's, ready and willing to go deep and to really help an artist uncover some of what's holding them back from success.
Hey, my name is Ed Thomas. I'm the drummer and songwriter for Ironsmith, and I just wanted to take a moment to say how grateful I am for Michael Whalen. But Michael was a great partner, is a great partner in our music. We feel like he's part of the family. He wears many hats. He saved us a lot of trouble. He took care of so many aspects of creating our album and getting it ready for release, and we couldn't have done it without him.
This is Michael Whalen, and after being away for a while, I decided to record a new album called The View From Here. And this was my first independent release. I needed some help in navigating the new terrain that the music industry is today, and I immediately thought of Michael Whalen. He is an amazing resource for literally every aspect of the music industry. He helped me relaunch my brand. He helped me navigate social media and promotion. He helped me with videos. Michael Whalen is definitely the person you want on your side.
When I first started working with Michael, we focused on why I make music, what it means to me, and what kind of mental obstacles I was creating for myself in my creative process. The process of working with someone else really changed my focus. All of a sudden, I felt like I was part of a team, and I wasn't just working all by myself on this. And later in the project, after I'd actually finished recording everything and the album had been mixed once, Michael ended up actually remixing the entire album with a sound that was more in line with what I'd really been aiming for. And then when the album was finally done and out into the world, Michael helped me navigate the process of promoting it in various ways. And there, his experience was completely invaluable.
I'm David Mash. I started playing guitar when I was 7, started performing professionally when I was 11, started teaching guitar when I was 16, and I started teaching at Berklee College of Music when I was 23. I got into synthesizers when I was 26 and started Berklee's music synthesis department, now known as electronic production and design, when I was 32. I retired from Berklee in 2017 at age 65 as Senior Vice President for Innovation, Strategy, and Technology. Since then, I've been making music full-time. I spent most of my life becoming the best musician I could be, and I spent most of my adult life teaching music and helping to lead the world's leading institute for contemporary music. But I never really learned how to promote myself as an artist. Since 2017, I've released over a dozen albums, none of which had much of a following. Last year, I started working with Michael Whalen and Artist Expansion to develop my artistic brand, release my album Back to My Roots, and finally to begin to develop a following for my music. With Michael's coaching, my YouTube channel subscribers increased over 20 times, and my music videos increased over 1,000 times in viewership. Back to My Roots got radio play, got multiple reviews, made some charts, and started getting included in major playlists. I can't recommend Michael highly enough. He's an expert in branding, promotion, and most importantly, in helping artists really connect with their audiences.
I am incredibly grateful to all the people that I have worked with over these years. It has been a privilege. I have worked with over 100 artists from 8 countries. It has been wonderful. Sometimes you got to wake up really early in the morning to be on their time. But more than anything, the opportunity to make a difference to someone far away, to make a difference to somebody who is in the midst of launching their career and wanting to take things to the next level, it has been wonderful. I hope I have an opportunity to work with you, to talk with you, and to make a difference for you. Thanks so much.